complex issue.
It is.
Very complex issue. Most of these children of Christians from so many northern states cannot get admission to read medicine, law, or these computer science engineering courses, even if their parents, I have so many of them as friends, even if their parents are professors in certain universities, they changed one from medicine to Christian religious knowledge. Arbitrarily, these things are not in the media. Our leaders who are making noise in Abuja, they do a lot of things that are not reported in the media about the North. Let me tell you, even immediately, the problem that Mr. President should note, even in the North that are not in the media at all. There is a local government in Bauchi State that is Christian dominated. They call it Tafawa Balewa local government.
Okay.
You know that under Issa Yuguda as governor, he should hear this.
Okay.
They unilaterally relocated the headquarters of local government listed in the constitution to Bununu. From Tafawa Balewa to Bununu. And the only Christian member of the House of Assembly in that place, only Christian member, a female Christian member of the House of Assembly was suspended for criticizing that illegal relocation by the State Assembly. She was suspended, and that was barely a year after the inauguration of the session of their State Assembly. They suspended her till the end of that session for 3 years.
Wow.
You know that what you will not read in the media was that they took the case to court. The State High Court sided with the state government against the Constitution. The State High Court.
Wow.
It was only on 30th September 2025. We will not read it in the media. 30th September 2025, barely 2.5 months ago, that the Court of Appeal in Jos quashed that decision of the High Court and the Assembly, and they cited an example in Ekiti State that no individual, no institution has the right to relocate
the headquarters
of a local government as it is listed in the Constitution.
But why did Governor Yuguda, then Governor Yuguda, why did he do that?
He did that one because that is what they do to Christian-dominated areas.
So they removed the local government headquarters from a Christian-dominated place.
To a Muslim-dominated area. So you also have state terror to fight. Our leaders who are making noise in Abuja, they do a lot of things that are not reported in the media about the North. Have we seen it in the North that it is quite impossible? Last year, I met a girl from Goza local government in Borno State, who obtained 277 in a
JAM.
Yes, in UTME, and was trying to obtain certificate of citizenship from liaison office of Borno State in Abuja here. And could not. They told her to go to, because she is originally from Goza, is from an IDP camp. She only managed to get that mark. Was not admitted at the University of Abuja here, I am telling you.
Wow.
But while trying to secure admission to read law at the University of Abuja, she went to Borno State Liaison Office in Abuja here to obtain...
She's an indigene of Borno State.
They told her to go back to Goza to obtain the certificate, but they were giving the same certificate to Muslims from Borno State in the same office before her very eyes.
Wow.
A police officer got there and said, this is how I have to use another Muslim person to obtain a certificate for me in this office, a serving police officer, female serving police officer that I met. So there are so many issues. Most of the children of Christians from this northern state, you see, this is a very complex issue.
It is.
Very complex issue. Most of these children of Christians from so many northern states cannot get admission to read medicine, law, or these computer science engineering courses, even if their parents, I have so many of them as friends, even if their parents are professors in certain universities. They changed one from medicine to Christian religious knowledge. Arbitrarily, these things are not in the media.
For generations, we have welcomed every tribe to our lands with open arms. Today we stand before you with one simple question. Why are we being exterminated while our government watches? The shockwave that never stopped. On March 7, 2010, Dogo Nahawa happened. 15 years later, not one prosecution. The impunity sent a message. You can slaughter 500 Nigerian citizens and face no consequences. Since then, the killings have accelerated. 11,749 deaths, 420 communities attacked, and so on and so forth. The pattern never changes. Only the body count grows. Sir? Yes, I am. We have dropped with the secretariat. Okay. We just have a 5-minute adumbration, that's all, for the community. Sir? Okay. Mass graves have been well documented. Cultural annihilation. Churches burnt, pastors killed. The message is clear. Erase the culture, erase the people. Security failure is criminal negligence. We provide detailed intelligence, attacks happen anyway. Security arrives hours later, nobody is prosecuted. Christmas 2023, communities warned 48 hours in advance, ignored. April 2025, intelligence 72 hours before, no deployment, and so on and so forth. What we demand, we are not here for sympathy, we demand constitutional protection. For immediate, we're hoping that you can deploy adequate security now, bases to Bokos, Mongu, Basa, Barikin-Ladi, Riom. Helicopter gunships on 24-hour standby. Night vision drones and walkie-talkies for vigilantes. Emergency relief to 25,528 displaced households. Accountability 30 days to 90 days. Prosecute perpetrators in plateau courts. Transmit case files within 14 days. Court-martial negligent commanders who ignored intelligence. Presidential panel to investigate security failure. Legislation within 60 to 90 days. Pass 5 critical bills. Mass Atrocities Prevention Act under the Attorney General for accountability. Victims Compensation Fund, 100 billion minimum. Indigenous land protection. Criminalize forceful occupation. Armed Forces Amendment, the amendment to the Act. Command responsibility for negligence. Community security partnership. Integrate vigilantes with training and equipment. Constitutional amendment. State police. Non-negotiable. Every federation, or almost every, in the world has a decentralized policing, except in Nigeria. 11,749 deaths prove centralized policing cannot protect us. Governors are the chief security officers without operational control.
Kasaladon Bosso, the United States Congress have declared all out war against Sharia law in northern Nigeria. May we see what they happen. As you hear from this man, Akpabio, before they hide down, but Akpabio not hide down. He just talk openly say, man, Trump, they my neck, he did Nigeria neck. May we put politics aside, may we take them serious. That is how serious these people take the Kasala. This man, now Ebenezer Badire, will come back to what the guy do. But before we go further, may we just look with this Sharia, people they talk about Sharia. What is this Sharia? Basically, as you can see here, Sharia just basically means a law that is derived from Islamic comprehensive moral, ethical, and legal value. It basically means that guiding personal behavior and public life. And this is where it came from. This Sunnah and the Quran. Now, what you cover with that too. But we're going to look this Sharia. We'll go to the beginning, how it had come. Before the 11th century and 13th century, no Muslim in Nigeria will not get Muslim at all. Even Christianity, now the 15th century later, now enter Nigeria through Warri and Benin when the Portuguese bring out. Now that matter be that. So this man, as the Turkish traders come, they bring Islam. When they follow Nigerian people, they trade. Now they establish Islam for Nigeria. After they leave, Usman Dan Fodio can establish Sokoto Caliphate for 1804. When he start on there, he no stop. He can't begin to go other places. He go conquer. Anywhere he go conquer, he go put their own person there. Today, for Ilori, where be Yoruba land. Now so that they put Emir Gambori there. Not be Yoruba man at Gambori. So that is why people they fear and say, I be like say waiting that for the fair to that time when you not do finish like that kind of thing. Now they won't come happen. Now that's why say now genocide. Now they happen for Nigeria. Now let us now look at how the history of Sharia in Nigeria. When the British come, the British enter Nigeria from back door towards the ending of 18th century. When they come, they introduce indirect rule. They restrict Sharia. They call introduce. Make sure say they replace them with British Criminal Code. By 1950, Sharia was officially limited to only civil matters, marriage, divorce, and inheritance. Now those three things, now British allow them to look for Sharia. However, when the British walk on leave, I can't be say our own people, the Saldana, Enaro, Azikiwe, Awolowo, now they can't they in charge that time. Now the issue of Sharia can't bring here, come back again. That time, this issue can't come. The Northerners were pushing for Sharia, say they want Sharia, but the people they say, no, we not trust these guys. But at that time, the North was allowed to have what they call penal code, which is a blend. The United Law, and they did not restore full Sharia, but they had Sharia Court of Appeal, which only handle personal issues. This issue of Sharia not go away.
We are being killed. We Nigerians and our governments seem to be incapable of protecting us. If our government cannot do it, we have right to call on the international community.
When Olusegun Obasanjo take over from Muritala Muhammad for 1975 February, the issue of Sharia can come back again. That time, they can't set up they call Constituent Assembly, made a debate Nigerian Constitution. That assembly was headed by Rotimi Williams. May God bless the man, so he not by now. That time, this thing should come again. This will push them, they made they want out, but they sat again, say no, we don't want. But that time, they can't get the compromise, say, okay, we not go want Sharia for the whole Nigeria, but at least make it keep Sharia for people where they not, where they use that. When Shagari take over, nobody bring Sharia come. Everything just quiet. So people don't say, because in a Hausa man, 9 day, that's why they not bring Sharia. But when Obasanjo comes to see General Abdulsalam Abubakar 1999, so people say they come into they call political Sharia. Say nah, they fear say Satan don't come, they will lose out. Because between Shagari, go reach Abu Salam. Apart from 6 months where they make sure they call, where they just put on for their figurehead, now Northerners, now rule Nigeria that time. Before you know it happen, Zafara first start. Few months later, 12 states for North, they introduce their own Sharia. And so Sharia till they come for North. Now so Sharia till come they start. This issue of Sharia, it not go away. Now so they come, they go, they come, go. How Sharia actually work? We know say today for Nigeria now has what they call dual legal system. Now what you get for Nigeria today be that. And that dual legal system, it allows our national legal structure. They blend them. Number one, we get customary law from the constitution and statutes law. We can't get customary law. We get common law, we get customary law. Customary law now be indigenous law. Where we say it come from our tradition. They can't say Sharia only applies to Muslim in predominantly northern states. And those three that way they operate. But this issue of Sharia, it go come back, it go come back. There's always been mistrust between the people who be Muslim and people who not be Muslim because over fear. Remember, Sharia law was meant to cover the issue of marriage, divorce, inheritance, and personal issue. Only apply to Muslim. But some people say, if not only Muslim, what about people like who not be Muslim, who they don't apply the law for? Why is it that Nigerian constitution say freedom of speech, but a lot of Christians, they don't buy them because of blasphemy? We'll come back to that shortly. Now, Sharia law meant to only affect Muslims, but the criminal application of it, where some people don't say, why be say, now only poor man with the thief, they cut hand, neither they catch, rich man for not, you know they affect her. Even when they see Yerima, they put money for head, they don't apply Sharia law for her. Will they come for that matter? Now, the Kasalakon burst heavily just a few days ago when US lawmakers say, man, they push, say, as we they talk today, about 16 million children, they face starvation for not to. US lawmakers, now US be the biggest donor, say, there has to be condition attached to the money they want to give Nigeria. Say, Nigeria need to push, let Tinubu abolish Sharia and make it know say they abolish husband. Now this our brother, we address US Congress, come to say, this issue, what did they cause trouble for Nigeria? According to our brother, Dr. Ebenezer Obadere, the man a senior fellow, the man say ISWAP and Boko Haram, they exploit Sharia, they persecute Christians. In that, they recommend, say, support Nigerian military against Boko Haram, pressure Tinubu to declare Sharia law unconstitutional in 12 northern states, and disband Hezban. In case you know it to be Hezban, I be the religious police for North. The guy say that one na e not the Nigerian constitution. He say make any aid wey they want give Nigeria, it must be conditioned on Nigerian government doing this. He say make they not give Nigerian government anything. Now wetin Dr. Ebenezer talk hoa, he come talk and say this issue of Sharia, it creates spaces for abuse. He say minority Christians in the north face discrimination, impunity flourishes. This what he say, impunity flourishes where constitutional boundaries are unclear. Now so he talk am, he said this is not an attack against Islam, it's an attack against extremists. Now wetin this brother talk, now he come dey talk say they pressure Tinubu. Meanwhile, if you look Tinubu now, you know say Tinubu don't lose weight. Since when Trump talk say one place Nigeria, Tinubu he know they wake up now, he never fly go G20 because that he know say trouble dey. Say me they review Sharia, disband the ban. He say accountability must be tied to aid. They don't give Nigeria any aid. He come dey talk and say if they say Sharia now only for Muslim, and Nigeria constitution say freedom of expression, Nigeria constitution say me I fit go Kano go live. If I be person dey drink, now my problem that not be say I dey drink. Oh, if I say I dey drink, I fit go high. Don't be law, I not break any Nigerian law. He say when Nigerian law and Sharia law they contravene, say which one dey supreme? Not be Nigerian law. Say that Nigeria because Nigerian law now dey supreme. So you can't say, you can't give example of this girl where they buy for not. He said somebody express himself because you don't like what he talk and you say, oh, he attack prophet, you go buy him. So God don't say that shows say the law, you know, they apply to, he apply to Christians. Say that is waiting the fuel, Hisab and Boko Haram. Waiting the weakness of this Sharia where we don't see. We know say Sharia, one of the weakness we say, people say they want Sharia because the system where we get, they slow. They say morality and corruption. Say man, they want a system say they go fight justice. But if they say they want to go fight justice, why be saying now only poor person will cut hand for not? Now they apply for like this, my brother. Why be say no they apply to rich person for not? Now only poor person now the thing they apply to. When rich person cut something, it not apply to her. But when poor person do something, they'll come say they go cut a hand as they do this, my brother, for them. He say the law when Gandoje put money for head, they show him why be say the law not apply to Gandoje. Now only poor person. And they apply to Christian. Now waiting in the talk, waiting the real impact of what they happen for watching the way me and you need to pay attention to. Here we look at number one. For the first time in history, Nigerian legal system, the whole world put eye. They see what they happen. They won't see what they happen. People they don't say which one they supreme. Now Nigeria constitution have been a Sharia law. Imagine say we get Christian law for South and they apply to a Muslim. Do you think Muslim go agree? Say because they say, oh, Muslim not go church, they're not supposed to go pray on Friday. Because of that, because they want to one Muslim to them. You see, I see Nigeria, one no go boss. Now waiting they turn and say, why be say it be like that? Can state run religious law override federal protection? When the federal protection say, me as a Nigerian, I have the right to express myself. Fundamental human right. Now what everybody calls sacrosanct. If me say that one, don't they touch up. But why can't be say when somebody comes to or not? They can say I don't break law, you don't Sharia, they go stone her, they go kill her. Now waiting they talk. Be that he say Nigeria, me they take a hard on Nigeria. He say man, we know say northern governors right now they face pressure. A lot of them they face pressure because American talk say this one of us they just start to the casala way they come go pass this one. This one I play. Now Nigerian unity is at stake. We know say religion according to Karl Marx is the opium of the people. We know say that be one of the most powerful thing and that be one of the most dangerous person. We know say as I told us now, we not get Christian and Islam for Nigeria until 15th century where Christians come through the Portuguese missionary and where Turkish traders bring us. So nobody come this line with Bible and Quran. So we know America not talking and say their aid is conditioned on Nigerian doing what they want. He said they go reduce military aid, military consequence. This is not symbolic. This is a geopolitics for them. They take it serious. Trump said, man, he never start. Even Akpabio, you know, they hide down against him, man, Trump there for their neck. That's how serious this thing be. Now, I'm not going to hear what Nigerians talk. This man, Bashir, now there for, in a Buhari, boy, before they spoke more for Buhari, he said, in as much as I do not want to continue talking about this, but I must say, this is what a blatant intrusion into our internal affair. The United States has absolutely no right to dictate to us how we should live, govern ourselves, and practice our faith as Nigerian is a sovereign nation with our own constitution and democratic institution, cultural value, and legal framework. Now, this is what I can say, man. Sharia law is in Nigeria is clearly unconstitutional and a blatant aberration. Nigeria is a secular state. Now, wait till everybody talk. Why we go live for secular state? You say, if this defense do say now blasphemy, they won't buy it. Why? when he be Christian and Nigerian law say if we do the kind of thing, he said Nigeria is a secular state, yet elements of the north are pushing a discordant agenda, putting the peace of the entire country at risk. Now, what that brother can't talk with that. Now, wait a minute, I can't tell you now. Be say whether you think say Sharia law now something don't bring peace for Nigeria, or you think say Sharia law now something don't cause division for Nigeria. What do you can't think for this matter? Make the US continue to push, and maybe they take them easy on us. Let me know what your views be. Whether Sharia law it bring us together or it divide us.